In this lesson, let's talk a little bit about color on the web. Talk about things that we can control and things we can't control. On the web, the color that we use is called additive color. So your computer screen, a TV, any color source that emits light is built of little red, green, and blue dots, and this particular color system is called additive. When you add all the colors together, you get white. So that's why it's known as additive. Here's an example. So the three main colors are red, green, and blue. So you'll see them listed here, red, green, and blue. When they overlap, that's when we get the cyan, magenta, and yellow. And when all three of those primary colors are together in equal amounts, we get white in the center. That's why it's known as an additive color. RGB colors are shown with their RGB numbers in all the Adobe applications in their swatch panels. So when you open a program like, I'm working with Illustrator here, but Photoshop, really any Adobe program that has swatches would allow you to see your swatches in a number of different color modes. This orange that I'm showing is showing here right now in RGB. So the 255 is the amount of red, 147 is the amount of green, and 30 is the amount of blue. When those three amounts are together, it makes this shade of orange. When you're working with colors on the web, however, we work with hexadecimal numbers, and that's a breakdown of 2, 2, and 2. So 2 numbers for the red, 2 numbers for the green, and 2 numbers for the blue. And the numbers can go from 0 to 9, and the colors can go from A to F. So that's what hexadecimal numbers look like. 2 digits for the red, 2 digits for the green, and 2 for the blue. And again, in all the Adobe applications in the swatches panel, you can indicate that you want to view them as web colors, and it will show you the hexadecimal color. So it's easy to switch from RGB to the web colors in any Adobe application by using the swatch options. You can click on the color mode here and change it from RGB to web. And here is the breakdown of those particular shades that make the shade of orange. So all the Adobe applications have this. You can't control a lot of things as far as color on your user's computer. It depends on if their monitor has been calibrated or not. But you can basically use just about any shade you want. If you're using a Pantone color from print, you can convert that. Again, in the swatch panel of all the Adobe applications, it does give you the option to do that. And other applications that are non-Adobe have similar features that allow you to take colors and convert them to the web colors. So on the web, we're using hexadecimal numbers, which are a combination of 2 numbers for red, 2 numbers for green, and 2 numbers for blue.